As you might imagine, I'm here with you today to fulfill a special purpose, and that is energy in alignment. So go ahead and make sure your eyes are comfortably closed and the body is relaxing deeply. And you don't need to move, and you don't need to speak for a while, because this time is just for you to be getting all the parts of your mind, heart, and body to be coming together and feeling with an ever-increasing frequency in alignment, focusing more calmly and freely, excited to be in flow and moving towards delight, becoming stronger and more energized with certainty more and more often for you to be enjoying even more of life's pleasures as you're learning to live in alignment with awesome abundance, starting now with gratitude. So take a moment or two, be feeling gratitude, and go ahead and think of things, whether 5, 3, or 2, be feeling gratitude for now. And inside your mind, say thank you. And really feel that gratitude. And now, go ahead and take another moment and search inside for some positive things you really love and appreciate about yourself. And whether 5, 4, 3, or 2 ways one can feel love for the self, starting now. And inside your heart, say, I really love these things about myself. And really feel that love. And you might imagine its delight, clearly and shining bright, coming into your head from somewhere up above and flowing through you and glowing from deep inside, strongly, and then flowing down into the earth and really feeling that connection to be filled with pure, delightful energy and gratitude. Because as the parts of your mind are listening, you will hear sounds, like the changing sounds of music. And you can just allow all of these normal sounds to become a pleasant part of this experience and guide you even deeper. Like the sound of my voice and the words I say and the meanings of those words and the way those meanings make you feel deep inside. And no matter how deep you're going into trance, my voice will go there with you, guiding your experience and transforming your desires into realities as you discover powerful unconscious resources. As you continue listening to the words I say and the meanings of those words and the way those meanings make you feel deep inside, you may begin to imagine that some words have special meanings inside your mind. Some people like to imagine there are two parts of the mind, and that first part is called the conscious mind, and I call that the A part, because it's that part that decides things. Like when you want to move from here to there, on your way to where you want to be now, whether you're walking there or simply moving your awareness there, deep inside. A part might say to the other part, I want to move from here to there, like having already decided you want to go into a deep trance there, where anything and everything is possible now. The other part is your unconscious, and I call that part B, because when the A part decides things, like where you want to be, moves you there automatically now. It's interesting to realize that first part is here sometimes, and sometimes it's not. Like when you're deep asleep and dreaming, and that part switches off for a while. And you may have already realized that the kind of deep sleep and dreaming we're doing here isn't quite the same as the kind of sleep you do in bed, resting well through the night. And for our purposes, deep asleep and deep trance can be understood to mean the same thing, because whichever way you're going in deep trance and dreaming of the most beautiful place and only all the wonderful things there, as all the parts of you are moving into alignment more and more, and your desires are becoming fulfilled, because your unconscious is always there, listening, making you feel wonderful and doing all the automatic things, like beating your heart and breathing deep and slow and transforming the voice you can hear into a powerful, positive feeling of acceptance, and learning to live in alignment so easily, moving you from here to there, and your unconscious is always there, and there is your unconscious. Because sometimes one thing is more than one thing, like the meanings of words. And sometimes even words that sound the same can have more than one meaning. Like the words, your unconscious. Now, the first meaning of your unconscious is the other mind, the B part doing all the automatic things, like breathing and listening and getting into alignment as you're moving from here to there. And the second meaning of your unconscious is you are unconscious, like when you're deep asleep and dreaming of the most beautiful place and doing only all the most wonderful things, now filling you with wonder, and that's wonderful. In just a moment, I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. And when we get all the way down to 0, that's the signal to switch off and begin a very special dream, dreaming of the most beautiful place. And only all the most wonderful pleasures possible now. Go ahead and just allow those pleasures to begin all throughout the body and the mind now. Because with each number going down twice as deep and feeling twice as good, and when we get all the way down to 0, that's the signal to switch off and allow that dream to really come to life. And 5 is already feeling twice as good. 4, you, the best is yet to come. And 3 times deeper and feeling even better. 2, be certain. 1 can be completely filled with wonder, and that is wonderful. And 0, and just allowing my voice to drift into the background now, so only the part that needs to can hear. the sounds there, like soft music, playing, or the gentle sound of a breeze, easily seeing what there is to see there beautifully. And weather, feeling the perfect temperature on the skin. Or a certain scent in the air. And just allowing all of these pleasures to be full feeling. As this dream continues beautifully, and only the part that needs to hear can now, because you are becoming more and more willing to be accepting fully from that place of knowing, that place deep inside where absolute certainty lives, like knowing you will take another breath, or knowing your unconscious is always listening, and one can hear, and now, from inside that place of knowing, believe, and I mean really believe, as your unconscious now learning to repeat this mantra of alignment. And I want the part of you from that special place of knowing to repeat this after me. I accept and appreciate myself completely. Just the way I am, including all the things I want to improve. And becoming deeply to be accepting and appreciating more and more in alignment with calm certainty and crystal clarity as delight is coming into the head and flowing deeply and brightly into the mind and clearly making space for only the most positive beliefs. You can feel freely that certain goodness in the heart, like a smile, and the growing excitement as a child might feel, filled with wonder, and the happy smile as delight flows deeply inside the body, saturating the self with powerful strength and pure energy in motion as delight is flowing from high and through the mind and heart and body and down into the earth in perfect alignment, and focusing clearly to be fulfilling deep desires coming true, and from deep inside, that place of knowing with a calm sense of certainty, because it's absolutely true. And knowing now, the more one learns to trust in knowing, the more confident one is becoming now, because they're learning easily how one can fully enjoy realizing their full potential and having a lot more fun, a lot more often, and with certainty. That's a great reason to smile. And as you're finding an overwhelming sense of well-being shining from that place of knowing, because being well on the way to where you want to be for all the right reasons or no reason at all. And those are all the best reasons to feel wonderful as they're becoming even stronger and even smarter and even more confident and even more energized. And it's happening automatically. In just a moment, I'm going to count from 0 up to 5. And as I reach 5 this time, that will be the signal to be coming back to this place in the present moment. Because when I reach 5 this time, you will return to your desired state of awakening, feeling deeply refreshed and enjoying an overwhelming sense of well-being, and knowing your desires are transforming into realities. And there's always the tendency to go even deeper at 0. And having already learned just how much one can truly enjoy the wonderful pleasures, and 2, be certain all of my positive, powerful suggestions are becoming a permanent part of your improving life. And 3 important things you will be coming more and more to enjoy: learning to live in alignment with an abundance of health, wealth, and happiness with certainty. And 4, you, the best is yet to come. And 4, you, it's almost time to return to the here and now, feeling refreshed, and that overwhelming sense of well-being will stay with you, because being well on your way to where you want to be is a great reason to smile with certainty, because all of these positive changes are going with you as you're becoming aware. Now, take a nice deep breath and go ahead and stretch the body. And 5. Feeling refreshed and really wonderful. And continuing to enjoy that sense of well-being because you're present in this moment. And that's the gift that just keeps on giving. And that will only last for all the rest of your days. Bye for now.